Right, it's time for... That was called a pregnant pause. Binding of Isaac.
Isaac?
Yes, Isaac and his mother. It's time for Spider Boy. Pretty sure we only have to go to Mom's Heart. And I've got a pretty decent amount of power here. Okay, so I was right. And I was right because I read this, or reread this from a long time ago, a few days ago. So that's Mutant Spider, 4-shot, but drastically reduced tears, and Spider Bite. Spider Bite, slowing enemies down. We'll come back to that. So instead of like rapidly firing my shots as though I typically would, I'm instead picking my shots, not holding the button or anything close to that. Yeah, honestly, 2 regular tears should obliterate 1 spider, so if he gets hit with 2, then that should be it. It's an excellent amount of bombs. And that white effect that the enemies suffer is very excellent. I'm not trying to do basement without getting hit. So let's pop in here. Guppy stuff. 2 troll bombs, okay. Just a key. There we go. Coins, probably? No. I'll take 1 shot at it. Maybe I'll get a trinket or something. No. Much better. I could guess that the top secret room is right here, but I'm not going to use it. And we start off with Famine, which is excellent. I love the cube of meat. I love what it can turn into. And here I am rapidly tapping instead of... I walked into that. It's so annoying sometimes. The good thing is you can no longer summon any flies. The Pooters, I believe their name is. So if you haven't noticed, when they're slowed down in that white state, they also slow down their shots. Okay, 6, 1, and 2. Is it worth it to check the shop? I'm gonna say yes. I'm looking at it, and I'm thinking it's gonna be yes. I'm leery about possibly using a bomb for that top secret room. I could be wrong, and it's probably just not gonna be anything. We're gonna come in here. My thought process being, if there are fires in here, which you hope, maybe something could be discounted for 7. I have the keys. Keys aren't very valuable in this run if I don't have treasure rooms, right? Well, I've got 2 and only 2 places for this top secret room. Actually, 3. It can be next to the secret room, but I think it's likely to be here. Possibly worth it. Hopefully I don't get a bad trip and lose that soul heart. Pretty Fly is fantastic. We're going to save that pill just to make sure it's not bad trip. So I have 2 orbitals for floor 2. That's excellent. And we're only on the basement. And again, these are mulligoons. They run away from you, but they do that. He fired an 8-hit shot. Champion Gemini. I don't know what specifically Blue Gemini does. I guess just hiccup blood tears at me. But with Spider's Bite, I'm benefiting a lot. Just being able to slow him down. The whole point of him is, oh, he's fast. Oh, he can hurt you. And this is simple. He does not shoot projectiles in this phase. So I can just hopefully hold him pretty much stun locked with Spider's Bite, which activates an appreciable amount of the time. This is beat. I think this actually qualifies as a special item. So it's kind of bad to take, but it's plus 1 HP and a little bit of damage. So there's Whore of Babylon. I could take that and be super powered, but we're just going to take the packs. That's damage plus tears. Extra tears is good. I don't really need the Whore of Babylon. I would like the additional HP, honestly. Balls of Steel. Okay, it's my favorite pill. it's my favorite pill. Maybe if that Devil Room opens back up, we'll take it. But I'm now in an incredibly powerful state. Wait right here and got that coin. Just a couple of trolley bombs. Unfortunate, but we're not. It doesn't matter too much. I've got a lot of power here. Another pretty fly. That means we have a full suite of 3 orbitals. It can't get any bigger than that. If we get more orbitals, say we get what's it called? Guardian Angel. It will replace one of the pretty flies. Now I can kind of start holding this button and fire off waves of tears, which is powerful. Saving that key for a potential gold chest over the store. Now that may have looked a little bit iffy, but that's exactly how I wanted to do it, just weaving in and out. There are a lot of tough rooms in this game, a lot of rooms that can have so much difficulty. These guys, they don't directly aggress on you, so I wanted to try to move to the top of the room. Avoid their blood tears. Honestly, the buttress of having a full suite of orbitals will make it a little bit easier for me. We'll take safety cap. I got balls of steel in the pill pool. When you see a room like this, just drive by. Your circle strafe is your best friend. There's a tarot card. That's the moon. We're going to use that. A lot of these maws. Okay. We'll use the moon. That teleports you to the secret room, which evidently is not a good one. Same, identical with the first floor. Mom's Pearl over safety cap. We'll take that. You know, at one point I said it was 50% chance more likely to get soul hearts. I think it's only 10. So making it a total of 20. Still perfectly viable. I'm just kind of moving back and forth to see if they'll give me re-entry to the Devil Room. I would consider getting Whore of Babylon here with 6 soul hearts, but that's fine. We've got a lot of power moving forward. See, I want to turn them white like so. Makes me have to worry less about avoiding attacks. Nice soul heart there. Mom's Pearl coming in clutch. Fistula, my new strat, is kill the chargers first. That's the new strat. We're going to try to do this without getting hit. If I can successfully do that, then great. We're going to do that with pretty much every run now. Okay, and there it goes. I got hit twice in this room. Spiders suck. Having a relatively low amount of tears sucks. So now I'll come in here and see what's going on. We'll take a regular chest. I believe these guys are called spitties. Which honestly, as like the infantilization of the things I say, which I guess if you don't know me in person, you don't really fully understand the full scope of them. But even calling something a spitty is just like even I hate that. I got hit twice through a suite of orbitals by those goddamn stupid flies. I was hoping it would be one to kill him. I don't know if the spider bite effect is actually causing him to take longer to come up. But it is quite possible. We are in the catacombs, as you know, instead of the basement or the cellar. I suppose if you really wanted to kind of be sort of lame, you could turn off Wrath of the Lamb, get the achievements for Basement Boy, Dark Boy, Spelunker Boy, and then, I don't know, Womb Boy. Holy shit. That's not common. These are 1 in 100. You have a lot of HP. We just take both gladly. We need more to unlock more Mom's items. So I can get Mom's contact. The Ankh. The Ankh is very interesting. I can potentially kill myself, beat Mom's heart with three hearts, and unlock the D6 right this very run. That's very powerful. The D6 is... So the Ankh turns you into Blue Baby, the secret character of the game. The secret character of the game does not have any regular hearts. They have 3 soul hearts. It has 3 soul hearts. Now, what does that mean for you? Well, he unlocks a lot of good stuff. He's considered the hardest character in the game, I suppose, by the developer, Edmund specifically. I don't think that's the case. Like in Rebirth, he's actively just a flat, great character. Only soul hearts can be quite good with a game with a bench that deep of items. In this one, it's not so much, but there's still good stuff to be had. Like, Whore of Babylon will always be active for you. I still don't know if Eve gets her Whore of Babylon bonus, where she gets it at 1 heart. And that might be Rebirth only. Let's go in here. The Fallen. We've struggled through the Fallen a little bit. We went for a no-hit run and got the Fallen, got hit at the wrong time. What's good about him is instead of giving me something from the boss pool, he'll give me something from the Devil Room pool. I just need to slow these 2 guys down. And that's the whole worldview of your run is going to rely entirely on being able to do that. So when they do that chasing attack, they almost always want to end with the Brimstone, the 4-way Brimstone. Just kind of zoning them out right now. There was my suite of orbitals protecting me from otherwise surefire damage. Okay, and we get a soul heart, and we get a kind of an unfortunate item. I don't really like going deeper, but you can use it. Nothing else on this floor that I really particularly want to use. Let's go down to Whole Line Maid. Catacombs again. Like I said, you could just uninstall Wrath of the Lamb and get rid of the extra hard floors. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this for the most part. I use the word white hat a lot, and I don't always, you know. Rogue Legacy, I use some exploits to my advantage, but... And in this game, I will too. I will break the game numerous times, which may or may not be to your liking. I think most people who watch Binding of Isaac generally like when the game is broken. I think it adds a lot of fun to a game that already has a lot of dimension. Oh man, why do you turn on a dime like that? That's so annoying. What the shit? Piece of crap. I hate knights. That was stupid, and I hated it. There's a nice little balls of steel in there. These guys are going to open this up for me. That is absolutely the right play. If you don't have bombs, you make your own. Enemies sometimes are more than happy as long as you bait them properly. It looks like it wouldn't have mattered, but... A stately 4 coins. Nothing great, but it'll give me a That's a terrible gold chest. How awful. I wonder if my attack power will be that much significantly better. And speed, obviously. But maybe I should have taken Horde Babylon. I just don't know. Sometimes not having red hearts, going down to no red hearts will kill you. I remember in this game, because I know for a fact in Rebirth it won't. But Rebirth is a game that's, you know, been play-tested. It's kind of the main difference that I identify between the two games, is Rebirth was thoroughly play-tested with serious long-term advancement in the game considered. This game, it's just like, you got far enough. You know, it's just a sequel of a Flash game. No one expected it to do as meteorically well as it did. You might be wondering to yourselves, at what point do I want to double up my coins with the 2 of diamonds? And the answer is yes. Well, I don't have bombs to access the beggar. Although I do very much like the beggars. They're usually pretty good for some HP. Or the compass. Finally getting a lot smarter with fighting Vistula there. Destroying all those chargers gave me a lot more to deal with. So 12. Is 12 doubleable? 13, I'm sorry. I didn't see the other one. And the answer is maybe. Bad answer, I know. Do I want Mom's pills? I want to double at 15, I think. I'm not terribly interested in the extra key. If there were a bomb in there, I would want to buy it. Mom's coin purse is kind of mad, but that might unlock Mom's contact for me. Since I have Mom's purse. I actually don't want to fight these guys right now. I want to kill all the individuals first, and then take the train away. Another pretty fly, so that's useless. It shouldn't be able to take away my meat cube, but I'm not going to risk it. Oh, this is good. This is really good. That's awesome. So, this is a champion version. This is White Pestilence. White Pestilence fires, instead of his Ipecac tears, he fires that 8-way shot you're seeing. And he doesn't leave traditional creep. He leaves, effectively the liquid spider web. And since he was a champion form. That's awesome. We get a second meat. Krampus, maybe? Spectral Tears and Guppy's Paw. I don't need Spectral Tears. Guppy is as Guppy does. If it's possible to turn into Guppy, it's possible I'll do it. I could turn that soul... I should explain what Guppy's Heart does, actually. Yeah, so Guppy's Paw converts 1 red heart to 3 soul hearts. It's pretty good, honestly, if you are willing to use it. But I want to keep that 1 red heart for Devil Room purposes, mostly. Another sacrifice room. They're so common, and they're just... You don't use them. You know, even offered the opportunity, I don't really ever take advantage of it. I'm just taking pot shots at Larry. I don't really... Larry is not aggressive against you, and that's helpful. You treat Larry very gingerly, and he doesn't do anything bad to you. I'd like to get a couple of coins here. Well, let's pop it. Guppy item, please. Yes. So I'm done with Guppy's Paw. This is exactly why you pick it up. Well, let's double up. Didn't get the bomb to potentially try to double down or get a lot of what I even potentially wanted. Unfortunate that I can't get that golden chest. Yeah, see, it did nothing. I didn't think I would lose the stage 2 meat boy, so we'll definitely take you. Don't know what you do. Balls of steel. So we're going to use balls of steel last. Health up. Now that very well could be a health down, but I only have 1 red heart. It's another reason to keep only 1 red heart. Balls of steel, what are you? Not that trick. Full health. Okay, and it stayed as a full health pill. That's really great. Balls of steel and full health. So obviously we use the balls of steel and take full health with us. That's great. Sometimes things work out. Really good run so far. Might be able to do the depths no hit, but I highly doubt it. I don't have the equipment that I want, which is mainly Spirit of the Night and maybe some extra damage. Brimstone, which we haven't gotten yet. Spirit of the Night plus Brimstone, or some flight plus Brimstone, is what I want to be able to do any floor no hit. Don't think we need anything else. We're on the depths, so that's good. The reason the depths are good is because I don't want the necropolis, obviously. Guppy's head. I love Guppy's head so much. It's one of my favorite active items. Some people like the nail. I respect that. Some people like the blue candle. I respect that. I like Guppy's head. There goes my beloved eye tractor. We deal with the leaper first, flatly. So I'm just going to keep ramming him to keep him slowed down. So I can do that. We'll try to do this floor no hit unless I don't get no hit, then I will not go in that room, but I'm not super convinced that I'll be able to do it. Tried to kind of thread the needle there a little bit, and I know I use that term a lot. Let's get the small guy out first. Patience, that's what matters, is patience, careful accuracy. Picking my shots. Mom's Pearl is definitely staying with me. He might be more trouble than he's worth, so his destruction is useful. More so than the Bombfly, who's predictable. Probably greed, no. Portable slot. And a soul heart. I believe we've already picked up portable slot, but it's only 7, so I will end up picking it up. Almost undoubtedly. Got that one. So I want them to be afflicted with that white status. To prevent me from taking damage, of course. Like so. I know what you're thinking. I already have to go back there anyway, because I'm probably going to get hit. I have to go back there for this chest anyway. The answer is, yeah, probably. I probably do have to go back. I don't have any keys. Whoops. I have yet to suffer any damage on this floor as far as I can recall. This is more likely to lead to Mom than this one. Bosses are generally at the end of floors. I'll probably take damage right here, yeah. Leaper rooms are just really tough. Add the grimaces and it makes it even worse. It's possible I use both of these full health pills, and the reason I say that is because well, I can't enter an arcade, but I might find a blood donation machine somewhere. And would that I could, it'd be very nice. It's pop in here. Brother Bobby just gives us a little bit of additional firepower here. We've got some decent damage, but having the extra DPS is very nice. The blast assist will just go down immediately. Very shitty boss, honestly. 2 keys. You've already entered the shop. We get some extra HP. That's excellent. Maybe a devil deal on this floor. I do have a significant buffer of soul hearts. But still, hey, you know, I could get it, I could not. There's a champion brain there, which I can't get these grimacers. Which I hate calling them that by their name proper. Mostly because I think of the horrible McDonald's entity. You know, to get topical briefly, everyone blows up over Gritty as this entity, a mascot for the Flyers. Now, I don't know when you're watching this video, but Gritty is very topical at the moment. And I don't know. I have a lot of friends who love Gritty. Gritty is definitely a leftist icon at the point. I don't find any particular enjoyment out of it, except that, oh yeah, Gritty is horrible, I agree. But the whole, oh, no gods, no masters thing that they're trying to elicit is really, and it's, obviously they're not all trying to go that way, but it's like, oh, they gave the Flyers a mascot, and then they used social media marketing and got exactly what they wanted. I don't know, I hate it. I reluctantly have to live in this, oh, bro, Wendy's is so savage era. What I'm sure you could tell is irksome to me. I don't know. I hate marketing. I hate brands. I hate when someone tries to sell me something, which is ironic considering I'm in sales. But, you know, self-loathing is a huge part of my job, obviously. We're taking this every time. That's a possible guppy item right there. Is it likely to be a guppy item? Absolutely not. But possible. It's possible. Lust will easily be able to beat, just like we did the special blue version of Gemini. We get the virus here. That's poisonous touch. An enemy touches me, they are immediately toxified, as long as they're not immune to it. Can be very useful against things like Mom's Heart, which don't apply contact damage. I'm going to pick up the slot machine, even though I don't know if I've gotten it yet, but... What do you do? Luck down. Okay, that's not great, but that's really not that bad. I would definitely want Mom's Pearl. Right here, the push pin, it just gives me a 10% chance to fire a penetrating shot. Not spectral. Spectral would mean it would go through obstacles. Penetrating means it goes through enemies. This could just give me more bombs, so this is the right play. As important as keys are, unfortunately, and especially in a run like this, where you get no treasure rooms, they're really not that valuable. We could pop that open, but I don't really see the point. That's unfortunate. I was hoping to see War here. So yeah, I want to get him stuck in this loop here of firing his brimstone lasers. This is how you beat Monster 2 very, very effectively. That's the way to do it. You get him in that loop. So he can only shoot his brimstone laser left and right. So you go to his right side, he shoots his brimstone laser. He charges, allows you to shoot him while moving simultaneously to the other side. Wait for him to do that face where he kind of like shrugs and heaves his entire body and then fires off. Do it again. Keep the loop. I was really hoping to see War here to get a level 3 Meat Boy, but we're not going to see that. That is it. I'm trying to think if I won anything else. I guess not. I gotta make sure I unlock shield too. I gotta remember how to do that. So, because I know you need to beat Satan to beat Isaac Was Good Today. And I don't have shield unlocked yet. And I was planning on doing Isaac Was Good Today next. And we're gonna have to do a couple regular runs, unfortunately. Being able to slow Chub down, I can just avoid that. But that attack right there does do a full heart of damage. Balls of Steel. You notice we're going over 12 health, and hell yeah, we're happy for it. Let's pop in here. Sister Maggie. More damage. I already feel like I'm winning the run, honestly. Without the extra familiars. I have a fairly decent chance of being able to get Guppy. Let me put it this way. I have 2 of 5 Guppy items. I have a non-zero chance. Unfortunately, I got hit in there. Take away from my otherwise delightful. That's unfortunate. You know, you really hate Grimaces. You hate being the Necropolis. I think it's the toughest floor in the game. We do not want to take on Mom just yet. And remember, once you get into the Mom fight, unless you have a way to teleport out, you're stuck there. That Eternal Heart is pretty tempting. We're going to take that. Oh, it didn't go across the way I wanted it to. Interesting. Maybe we'll get flight somewhere. But that should have created a bridge over. I've already taken damage, so not too concerned about taking damage from Mom. We'll just win through good old attrition. You see those coins down there? They are traps. You see how stupid those blue flies are? We do not have the speed to easily get those coins. This one we're going to deal with from the top. Let them come to me because I don't want to deal with those bloody... Wow, why are you producing so many of those? That's BS. That's such crap. The head here. He'll probably try to dash shortly. That sound is so hilarious. It's the same sound the nail produces. Ah! Yeah, it's really funny. Again, we don't need the coins right now. If they were useful coins, I just took the hit there. I didn't see the Eternal Fly. Because this is a dumb room. I will say that the Suite of Orbitals is definitely helping me. Don't ever think that they won't help you. They will eat a lot of shots for you. A lot of times I do not deserve what they offer me. This little pen of hearts is kind of funny. Greed. No. Oh, right. It's a library. Book of Shadows over Guppy's head. Unfortunately, I gotta keep Guppy's head. But Book of Shadows is definitely compelling. I might consider coming back for it. And a couple reasons for that. The main reason is because I'm thinking about turning into Blue Baby. If I turn into Blue Baby, I don't want to take... I'll have 2 hits that I can survive before I die. Luck down. Sure, absolutely. I'd love to use that. If I turn into Guppy, I'll definitely do the Blue Baby strat. Other than that, I'm not 100%. If I do go down to Blue Baby, I probably will... I'll probably grab Book of Shadows. But I'd have to make that decision on this floor. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. But that would be the proper play. I'm in a lot of danger there. I just kind of lucked out. The hearts can shoot, as you've seen a few times. This is greed. I've got a little bit of extra range from Mom's panties. A ton of coins, which are functionally bad for me. I do have a bomb to get over there to that fortune teller machine. I might use it. Do I keep Guppy's head, or do I take the Book of Shadows? It's an interesting posed question. We're gonna come back into this room. Let's see. They like to be next to the curse rooms. They're not. We're gonna save it for the fortune telling machine. As you can see, well, I guess not. I don't want to take damage just to use it. Decided we're not going to go Book of Shadows here. Really upset about that. Blue Mom. I think Blue Mom only summons new enemies from Wrath of the Lamb, which is terrible. So far I'm not being contradicted. And I just took damage there for some ungodly reason. I don't know why or how I got hit, but I did. Yeah, I think this is the Wrath of the Lamb Mom. Red Mom, I think, only likes to stomp, which is your favorite mom, honestly. This being my least. Yep, this is just Wrath of the Lamb Mom. Still doing pretty well, because she doesn't summon the Meat Boys. I tried to get out of there, but I was a little slow. Soul Heart, please. Thank you. Luck down. Very nice. High Priestess. High Priestess lets you use a Mom Stomp. And you can actually use a Mom Stomp, I believe, against Mom herself. High Priest or full health? High Priestess. Possible a bit of danger here. We're just going to try to beeline to the boss, but we still have to ferret the boss out where they're at. We're going to take High Priestess. Here's a library for us. Book of Belial is very nice. Guarantees a devil room, having held it. The extra damage is nice too, but I still prefer Guppy's head. It's one of my favorite active items. And I say one of my favorites, but there's a lot of active items I really enjoy. Also, generally the worst items that you can get in the game are also active items too, so yeah, keep that in mind. Right now I'm not going in there, but I probably will want to. I believe these guys are just called Freds. And Fred's pretty not too bad. There's Isaac's Fork activating. I don't really need it, but it might help on the ensuing floors. I should actually have put that right up here. Range up, Mom's Lipstick. We've gotten so many Mom items. Why are they not giving me Mom's Contact as an unlock? Might come back here for that. We'll have to come in on an angle. Blast Assist with the bigger one. Still an incredibly easy boss. Yeah, you barely have to be concerned about it. Just trying to stay out of the way. Look at all the right vectors. I took a hit. Did not want to do that. So I might use High Priestess for just a room. I may also just use it for a boss. Death. Stomp Death. You can see how powerful High Priestess is. I want to kill Death as fast as possible so he doesn't summon more knights. Slow that down. That's how you do Death no-hit. We've got a Meat Boy, too. Small one, but we've got a Meat Boy. And you'll notice we actually have the 3 pretty flies. They would just overlap the entire time. Really wish we could have gotten a full meat boy. I'm mainly looking for soul hearts here because I want to check out the curse room. That's good. That's great. So what I'm thinking about right now is using my bombs to have better access to the stuff on the spikes. Would like to not take damage from them. So we're going to go over here first and enter the room. It is going to do a lot of damage. I basically just got a Balls of Steel pill just to come in here. But chance at Guppy. Didn't get it, but chance at Guppy. We'll check out a little bit more of the room. I've got Meat Boy here who should help take care of some enemies. This small one is very stupid, but he'll just deal with them for me. So what I'm looking for are potentially more coins, more hearts, assuming that I can avoid taking the damage from them. The unicorn horn is real nice. It's possibly better than Guppy's head here, but we're going to stick with Guppy's head because I have decent damage. And decent damage means decent flies. I would possibly take that if I had less damage. Double Monstro is something. Focus on one Monstro at a time. And that's a champion monster down there if you're not noticing. So that is riskier. And there we go. No room drop. These are, again, I believe they're called babies. I used to call them fetuses, but I think they're babies. And you can see even the dumb level 3 Meat Boy, who's, again, very dumb, is not super good. One of those could possibly be a Tension Rock. So it's possibly worth a trade. Another's Champion Monstro. We're seeing a lot of red hearts, but I'm not being able to use them. These are champion monsters, and the aspect of them being a champion, you should fight 2 of them when you should fight 1. So you'll notice that only 1 dropped an item for me, and that's because it's just considered 1. Nope, brown chest is not worth taking damage in that room. A lot of red hearts floating around. The one you generally don't want to full clear, I'm doing it because I am really stupid. But again, generally I would recommend not doing a full room clear of the womb. You gotta be really careful, especially when you have familiar. Sometimes it's tough to see. Okay. But you can see that was very, very helpful on this pretty late floor. And then I entered the bad room, and, you know, I got a lot of health, and I wasted it. Copy. We've already killed Death. Let's go to the last floor. Should be more than enough power to beat the run, honestly. And it's the womb, it's not utero, so that's good to see. I don't remember what these guys are named. There goes the eye tracker again. It's possible that it was up this whole time, and then now it's diminished. Meat Boy is very sweet to me. Like I said, even the dumb Meat Boy is very powerful. You don't have to do much just to see enemies die. Coupled with the blue flies that I get from Guppy. See, that was a tinted rock. You couldn't tell, but it was. A lot of bombs here for me. Some coins. Now again, I'm really thinking, hey, can I beat the boss with just 2 hits? And I'm thinking, yes, I'm probably going to end up killing myself here and turning into Blue Baby to unlock the D6 really quick. Because it'll be a very long time until I unlock Blue Baby. I'll just let Meat Boy kill him. The Bloodshot Eye fires Brimstone lasers, which is very dangerous. Meat Boy's just going to handle that for me. I hate the eye enemies. I really do. The matchstick. I want both Mom's Pearl and Isaac's Fork, just in case I take hits. I just have a funny feeling about this one. It's unlikely because it's not on the end of the room, but... or end of the floor. The double gluttony. Gluttony's fire the brim lasers. That's kind of their claim to fame. And they also have an 8-way shot, too. Gluttony's a really easy sin. There's the 8-way shot. Got a good feeling about this one. I know my last good feeling was not good, but maybe this one is good enough. Just a lot of coins for me. What were we sitting on? 14 there? My mistake. Looks like it was 13. We'll keep going around. Bloodshot eyes, you can see him. Got hit there, too. Really annoying. They can be incredibly deadly. So I moved myself down there slightly because I know they all shoot in plus patterns. So I just kind of reduced that vector out of their lives. Double Duke. This just should be a joke. Scatole would be really nice, but I didn't really get an arcade, unfortunately. You need a certain amount of coins to get an arcade to spawn. I want to say it's like 10. Justice, remember 4 pickups? That's a bomb, a coin, a heart, and a key. So let's... in the hopes that it was a soul heart is why we did it. So these rocks here are impossible to be damaged by bombs, so that's why I did that. I had to use the key. And what use do I really have out of keys now? Took a hit there. Not something I want to take. Hopefully I can get Meat Boy to kill that leech. She did. Ow. I hit the guppy, the guppy's head immediately, and that's why I got hit by that. So that was definitely my fault. And the main reason I want to fight Mom's Heart with this particular loadout is because... so I gotta die. So I'm just gonna full clear the floor anyway. That's probably it. If there were a place for it to probably be, that was a good option. I've got a ton of bombs. I won't use them that much in the fight. I can, but I probably won't. There's a lot of options for where the top secret room can be. This one's just as well as any. Again, they're generally at the ends, though. But there's a lot of exceptions in this game. These weepy bastards. Mr. Meat there will take care of him. Great job, Meat Boy. Why not this one? Okay. Again, blast assists. Ah, I ran right into him. I thought I had time to get past. Full health won't matter if I'm going down to blue baby mode. Another double gluttony. Again, I'm okay. I'm doing a full clear because I'm willing to go down to use the Ankh. Any soul hearts I see at this point now, I want to leave on the ground. The left hand, powerful. Just want to kill the chargers. If I incidentally have to kill more fistulae to get the chargers, then I'm fine with it. Loki, a boss I love. Loki is not immune to his own bomb flies either, which is just great. So he fires a plus, then an X, like that. Sometimes an extra plus. But other than that, pretty easy. Chubb, who dislikes smoke, but we should be able to, between him and Meat Boy, and just the ability to slow him down, we have a lot of power from this. So what I'm going to do here, I've decided, I'm going to try to... Man, this is rough. I can win the run, or I can use the Ankh to my advantage. But I would win the run with this much health. We're going to do it, I guess. So that was the riskiest thing, was me opening up to that. I just did that for fun. I can't use the full health total. We respawn as Blue Baby. We only have 3 soul hearts. I'm now going to look for the secret room in hopes that we may find it. I have 3 bombs remaining. I have to pick one of these ends. I'm going with this one. That one I already tried. This one we did not. Okay. Okay, good. This is great. Might get... if I get 2 soul hearts, I'm incredibly happy. The moon will teleport me to the secret room. We don't need that. I have an extra bomb to blow it up, too. Look to the moon. I'm looking at the moon right now. There's Flat Penny. Flat Penny's pretty good. There's 1 soul heart. Okay, great. Again, I'd like 2. Man, I'm not going to use Wheel of Fortune. I want the soul hearts. I'm going all in on the fortune teller. Maybe. So the only thing I can get out of that is more coins. They both gave me Wheel of Fortune. Okay, great. That's just kind of efficient now. 2 soul hearts. what I wanted. I said I'd be happy with that. There's Burnt Penny. Same thing as Flat Penny, but with bombs instead. The Hierophant would be nice. Strength is good. Strength you can use to get an extra soul heart with Blue Baby, and only Blue Baby. It's permanent. Rusted Key, which actually does not work in this game. It's bugged. 3 soul hearts. Unfortunately, the one didn't blow up. Sometimes they act a little funky. We'll use strength in the boss room, obviously. Extra damage. And that should be enough to win the run, honestly. Unfortunately, we don't have any blue flies on me. Guppy's Head couldn't rightly well, in this situation, be supplanted with My Little Unicorn. But I've got 6 hits with strength. It should work that way. I know it works that way in Rebirth. But it's only for the room. So first priority is destroying these before I even try to damage myself using a card. Yep, gives me another health. Notice I have very powerful blood tears at the moment. The ability to slow enemies down with the Spider's Bite is excellent as well. So he summons blood, or regular eyes, not the bloodshot eyes. Just circle straight. There's plenty of room in this room to do that. Leeches are dangerous. Meat Boy needs to come in clutch here and help me out with the leeches, hopefully. He did not. A lot of times in this fight, I'll throw out bombs here, but I didn't need to. And as you can see, we took no damage. We got Spider Butt for beating it, and now I have the D6 for Isaac. That's excellent. No Devil Room, so we can't go down below to the Murky Depths to see Satan. But we do get the run defeated. And I unlocked a D6 for Isaac, the most powerful item pretty much in the game. And we got it. The quarter? Yeah, the quarter. I thought it was the quarter. It goes... Yeah, after the nail, it's a quarter. That just gives you 25 cents when you pick it up. Well, great run. Haven't died once yet. So that's something. And so we have to unlock access to Satan. So we will now begin our long slog in things that are not that are not challenges, which will be very, very, very interesting. But yeah, you have to beat Satan to beat Isaac was good today. And subsequently, with the Purist, you have to beat Isaac. That's definitely a challenge. That will be the toughest one. I thought Dead Cat and that one would be the toughest. Dead Cat I didn't think would be that tough because Judas starts off with 1 HP and he had 9 lives with Dead Cat. The object is to beat the run, not take any 0 deaths. You suffer 100 deaths, you unlock, I believe, the Pinking Shears, which is a great item. It's just that I don't need the deaths right now. I'd like to have a good ratio, I suppose. Loki can cut in half like that. That's Loki with 2 eyes. Loki 2, basically. I think that's the first time we've seen that. Really easy. Almost got a full Meat Boy here. Just missed out on War. We got the Fallen. The Fallen didn't give us any particularly great item. I don't remember what he gave me. Mom's Heart. Soon we'll turn to It Lives, a fetal version of that heart. That's after you beat Mom's Heart 10 times, I believe. And then you can start fighting Satan, which is what we're going to need to do. How do I have a... Oh, I do have a death because I turned into Blue Baby. So, 1 death. 1 to 4 is a good ratio. Found secrets. We got a quarter. We got Spider Butt. It's just, it's a hold item, and it slows enemies down, I'm pretty sure. In the same way that the Spider Bite does. A lot of items now, about 41.5%. Roughly. Isaac was good today. Again, we gotta unlock Satan first, so... We found a decent amount of stuff. OMG! I think that's it. You know, really good job here, me. I love this stupid little cat that Ed drew. It's just dumb. So yeah, we got we'll hit the start button here. So now Isaac holds the D6. Having used Blue Baby, Isaac holds the D to beat Mom's Heart. Blue Baby's one of the last bosses you unlock, or last characters you unlock. Just doing that, I wanted to get this very quickly. So now all of my Isaac runs will have the D6 already. That's good. So Isaac is now our best character because he has the D6. Anything you get, you can re-roll. Okay, just a pedestal on him. You know, you go in the secret room, you see 1-up. You don't like 1-up, maybe. Maybe you only have one red heart because you don't get soul hearts with 1-up. So maybe you're like, okay, let's re-roll that. Boom, epic fetus. You have to have a decent knowledge of room pools, but it's very powerful. And Isaac's base stats are also pretty good. Maggie, slow as shit, kind of weak, stupid amount of health. You get Devil Deals with her, you're in a good state. She also has the heart to recover her HP. Kane, second best character in the game. Lucky as hell, good damage, and his health usually isn't that bad. It's two hearts, not one there. There are certain weird things with Kane because he only has one eye, so his tears don't fire the right way, so some things get messed up with him. But they're interesting. Judas, my third favorite to use. Glass Cannon. Got 1 HP. Stupid high damage. Plus the Book of Belial. That doubles your damage in a room. And it charges fast. It also gives you a very high chance to see Devil Deals. And loves Dead Cat. I don't care what anyone else says. Judas loves Dead Cat. Judas lives and dies by Dead Cat. That's a lot of Devil Deals if you can get one Dead Cat and then keep parlaying them into Devil Deals. Eve, high risk, high reward. You know, the idea is that you play at low HP, you get extra damage and speed, and if not, then you don't. And then when you take damage, you get Dead Bird, which is a really stupid familiar. But it's better than nothing. You get hit, maybe Dead Bird helps you clear out a room like an inferior Meat Boy. Samson, the Berserker character, he's good in the rooms with a lot of enemies, but I don't think they needed Samson as a character in this game. We will do hard mode with all the characters. You've got to beat, I'm pretty sure you got to beat Isaac or Blue Baby with all the characters in hard mode to unlock the Eternal mode. But you only have to do it one time. In Binding of Isaac Rebirth, whenever I play that, I will play every single run on hard mode. Just because you have two completion marks. You have the white ones, which, yeah, you get, sure, but the red ones, and you get the normal ones and the regular ones in that mode. So it's pretty good. Back. Other than that, we're going to fade to black here as I kind of do my audio outro. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. This is John, or Gaff196. Hour and 3 minutes. So we did all right. Great run again. Doing super well. I'm very proud and happy. You know, my skills have persisted in this game a little bit. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.